Hello everyone. So here we are with the second video of summer workshop in which we will be doing Surds. Surds is one of the most haunting topic for many students, and it's not that difficult, but for some students it may be. Okay, so you have to just understand these questions carefully, watch this video properly and practice as much as you can. This topic is not that difficult. Okay, so after you will be done with these questions, you will definitely realize why am I saying that. So we can directly start with the first question. Here we have to distribute. So root 3 times root 6, that will be root 3 times 6 plus root 3 times 5 can be written as 5 root 3. Now 3 times 6 can be further written as 3 times 2 times 3. Okay, because 6 can be written as 2 times 3. And 5 root 3 will be as it is. 3 and 3 will be 9. So 9 root 2 plus 3 and 3 will be just 3. So 3 root 2 plus 5 root 3. Okay, over here we just pair them up, and from a pair one number comes out. Okay, this is how it works. So there was a pair of 3, so that's why 3 came out, and 3 root 2 plus 5 root 3, that will be the answer. Next question is of the same type. If you want, you can pause the video and try before watching it. So root 5 goes in, it will be root 5 times 3, 3 root 5, and root 5 times root 10, that will be root 5 times 10 together. Okay, so 3 root 5 minus root of 5 times 2. Once again this 5 and 5 is paired up, it can come out. So it will be 3 root 5 minus 5 root 2, and that is the final answer. Third question. Here we can multiply root 8 inside. So root 8 times root 2 will be root 16, and root 8 times root 5 will be root 40. Root 16 is a perfect square, so it will be written as 4. And for 40 we can write it down as 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. These are the factors of 40. We'll just see that how many pairs we can make. So only one pair that can come out, and remaining numbers will stay in. So it will be 4 plus 2 root 10, and that is our final answer. For the fourth question, same approach, root 6 goes in. It will be root 6 times root 8, that is root 48, plus root 6 times root 2, that will be root 12. Then we have to make factors for 48. 48 is 4 times 3. There can be smaller factors also. I'm just focusing on pairs. Okay, and then 12 will be 2 times 3. 4 is a pair number, so it can come out. Root 3 stays in. 2 is a paired number, it will come out. 3 stays in. Now 4 root 3 plus 2 root 3 will be dealt same as 4x plus 2x, and we will get 6 root 3, and that is our most simplified form. That's the answer. Next question. Now here we have two brackets, so we need to just multiply each term, like we need to distribute them over both the brackets. And now it is same as the earlier questions. So root 2 times root 2. Now root x times root x is x. So root 2 times root 2 will be 2. Root 2 times 3 will be 3 root 2. Then 1 times root 2 is 1 root 2 and 3. 1 root 2 can also be written as root 2 only. It is same. Okay, 1 is a default number. Now 2 and 3 are like terms, it will be 5. 3 root 2 plus 1 root 2 is same as 3x plus 1x, so that will be 4x. So it will be 4 root 2. Final answer is 5 plus 4 root 2. Sixth question. We'll do the same thing. Root 5 will be taken up for the bracket, minus root 2 will be taken up for the bracket. Okay, root 5 times root 5 is 5. 6 times root 5 is 6 root 5, minus 2 root 5, and minus 12. Since there's a minus sign over here, both terms will be, the sign of both terms will be changed because of that. Now we have 6 root 5 minus 2 root 5, that is 4 root 5 minus 7, and that is our final answer. Moving on to the next question. Here also we have to do the same thing. It will be 7 times root 2 plus 10 minus root 2 times root 2 plus 10, 7 root 2 plus 70 minus root 2 times root 2 is 2 minus 10 root 2. 70 minus 2 is 68 minus 3 root 2, and that is our final answer. Next question. Now here we have two options. Either we can use the identity a plus b whole square, or we can simply write root 11 plus 1 times root 11 plus 1. Okay, and then we can just multiply the brackets and do the same thing what we have done in earlier questions in this video. So root 11 times root 11 is 11 plus 1 root 11 plus 1 root 11 plus 1. 11 plus 1 is 12. Root 11 plus root 11 is 2 root 11. Okay, so 12 plus 2 root 11 is our final answer. Ninth question. Now in ninth question, we have a different term, so we need to be a bit cautious while multiplying it. So first we will just distribute it like this, and then we will deal with them individually. Now 3 root 6 times 2 root 6 can also be written as 3 times 2 times root 6 times root 6. 3 2s is 6. Root 6 times root 6 is 6 again, minus 3 root 6 times 5 will be 15 root 6 plus 8 root 6 minus 20. So we have 36 minus 20, that is 16, and minus 15 root 6 plus 8 root 6, that will be minus 7 root 6. So 16 minus 7 root 6 is our final answer. In the next question, we have a plus b, a minus b identity. So we'll simply use it as a square minus b square. Root 6 square will be 6, root 2 square will be 2, answer will be 4, and we are done. Now for the 11th question, we need to multiply and then we will compare our left hand side with the right hand side to get k value. So root 5 times root 10 minus 2 plus root 2 times root 10 minus 2. Root 5 times root 10 is root 50 minus 2 root 5 plus root 20 minus 2 root 2. Root 50 is 5 times 2. Okay, so I'll just write here 5 times 2 minus 2 root 5. Root 20 is 2 times 5 minus 2 root 2. So we have 5 root 2 minus 2 root 5 plus 2 root 5 minus 2 root 2. Just see that over here we have this pair, so that will come out, and that is how we'll get 2 root 5. Minus 2 root 5 plus 2 root 5 will get cancelled, and we are left with 3 root 2, 5 root 2 minus 2 root 2. And when we compare that with k root 2, the value of k is 3. That is how we'll get the answer. Now like this, in the 12th question also we have to follow the same approach. We will be just multiplying 2 root 3 with 3 root 3 plus 5, and then 5 with 3 root 3 plus 5, and then we will simplify and then compare with right hand side. 2 3s are 6, root 3 times root 3 is 3, 2 5s are 10, root 3, then 15 root 5, this will be 3, so it will be 15 root 3, and then 25. So we have 6 3s are 18 plus 25, that is 43, and plus 25 root 3. If we compare this with a plus b root 3, the value of a is 43 and b is 25. Next question. Here also we have to do the same thing, but there is a minus sign involved, so we need to be a bit cautious. Root 2 times root 8 is root 16 plus 5 root 2 plus 15 minus 5 root 18 is equal to, that we'll write in the end. Root 16 can be written as 4 plus 5 root 2 plus 15 minus 5 times 18 is 9 times 2, 9 is a perfect square, so 3 will come out. Basically 18 can be written as 3 times 3 times 2, so there is a pair of 3, that will come out, and it will be this. So I have 19 plus 5 root 2 minus 15 root 2. 19 minus 10 root 2 is the final answer. If we compare that with x minus y root 2, by comparing the value of x is 19 and y will be just 10. Remember that the value of y will be just 10 because there is a minus sign on both sides. Okay, so that is a very common place where you can do a mistake. So just be extra cautious. Next question. Now for this question, we have to just multiply like what we did in the earlier ones. So root 3 times 15 times 5 will be 75. Then 3 times root 5 will be 3 5s are 15. Then root 48 plus root 6 times 24. 25 times 3 is 75, so it will be 3 root 553 plus 15, then 4 4 3, and then for 6 it will be 2 3, then 2 2 2 and 3. Okay, and then we can just make the pairs and take the terms out. So the highlighted ones are the pairs. So I will get 15 root 3 plus 15 plus 4 root 3 plus 2, 2 and 3. 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12. 15 plus 12 is 27 plus 19 root 3, and our final answer will be, when we will compare with p plus q root 3, it will be 27 and 19. Okay. For the next question, we have to simply write this 3 times, and then we have to pick up 2 brackets, multiply them. So root 3 plus 4 times. Now when this is multiplied, root 3 times root 3 is 3, root 3 times 4 is 4 root 3, then 4 root 3, and then 4 4s are 16. Okay, root 3 times root 3 times 4, 4 times root 3, and 4 times 4. That is the order I have followed. Root 3 plus 4 times 19 plus 8 root 3, and then we will multiply this again. So it will be 19 root 3 plus 8 root 3 times root 3 will be 8 3s are 24 plus 4 times 19 is 76, and 4 8s are 32 root 3. So that will be 24 plus 76 100 plus 19 plus 32. So that will be 51 root 3. Okay, so this will become our final answer, 100 plus 51 root 3. Next question. Now in the next question we can actually use identities, a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, and then simplify. So a plus b whole square will be a square plus 2ab, a square plus 2ab plus b square. A minus b whole square will be a square minus 2ab plus b square. So the first term is root 3 plus 2 whole square, that will be root 3 square is 3, then 2ab, so 2 root 3 times 2, so that will be 4 root 3, and then 2 square is 4, so that will be 7 plus 4 root 3. Then 5 minus 2 root 3 whole square, that will be 25 minus 2ab, 2 5s are 10, 2s are 20, root 3 plus 2 root 3 whole square. So 2 root 3 whole square will be 2 square and then root 3 square, so 4 3s are 12. So that will finally give me 37 minus 20 root 3. And the last term I have is 8 minus root 3 whole square, that will be 8 square minus 2 8s are 16 root 3 plus root 3 square is 3, so that will be 67 minus 16 root 3. Now I have to use these 3 terms and I will place it in their places over there above. Okay, so first it will be 7 plus 4 root 3 plus 37 minus 20 root 3 minus 67 minus 16 root 3. 7 plus 37 is 44, plus 4 root 3 minus 20 root 3 will be minus 16 root 3 minus 67 and then plus 16 root 3. Here we are trying to show that this is equal to an integer. Okay, we will simplify and we'll see that we might get an integer. Let us see. So minus 16 root 3 plus 16 root 3, it will get cancelled. 44 minus 67 is minus 23. So that is an integer. Okay, we don't have to prove to any value, we just have to show that it is an integer. Okay, hence proved. Next question. Here in the denominator we have a plus b, a minus b, which is a square minus b square. In the numerator we'll simply multiply, so it will be root 20 plus root 100 plus 3 root, it will be 5 root 36 plus root 45. So that will be 2 root 5 plus 10 plus 5 6 are 30 plus 3 root 5 over 5. So I'll be left with 40 plus 5 root 5 over 5, and on further simplifying we can write it down as 40 by 5 plus 5 root 5 by 5, and that is equal to 8 plus root 5. If I compare that with a plus root 5, I will get the value of a as 8. So this finishes all questions of surds and brackets. I hope that all questions what are discussed over here are clear. If you want to see any of the question again, you can just watch that part of the video, and see you soon in the next part of the video.